What is up, everyone? So, I'm just here to share a quick trade with you guys that we got in today, and it was literally around 7 a.m. Let's see, 7 a.m. when I entered this trade. Um, as you guys can see, our account balance is back up to 51,000. Thankfully, we didn't lose this account. We were trying to be very, very careful, picking like careful trades to enter. Um, as I said, I've been trading only MNQ, and I think I'm just gonna keep it at that, and then just scale my contracts as I go higher and as I have more, you know, confidence in my trades. But I'm just gonna go and do a quick overview as to why I entered this trade. I literally picked up my phone at 7 a.m. after once I woke up, and when I saw that price was where it was here, I just entered. So as you guys can see, um, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did. So I woke up 7 a.m., looked at my charts because I looked at on Sunday night, I looked at my charts and we were over here. And I was like, well, we have a lot of equal highs here. And markets opened on Sunday here, gapped lower. And like I saw that we had this I thought would be a balanced price range, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think that's what it is. It's probably just a bearish fair value gap, and then we had a bullish fair value gap here. So I had marked up these two levels, and when I woke up at 7 a.m., the market was already over here. So I was just like, you know what, this is Asia right here. As you guys can see, this is Asia. And as you guys can see, it never hit my stop loss. Even when it, at 10 a.m., when the 10 a.m. candle opened, right here, even when the 10 a.m. candle opened, we just tapped the 50% of this bullish fair value gap and pushed higher. So if I had just re-entered at the 50%, we would have caught another like 600 point trade. So anyways, so once I entered here at 7 a.m., I was just like, you know what? I'm going to put my stop loss below that bullish fair value gap here. So it was around 173 points that we were risking, which was around $86 or something like that. And we're going to target the highs, the equal highs over here. Sorry, guys, there's mad bugs over here. So we're going to target the equal highs, which was around this level right here. As you guys can see, I I was at the hair salon, and I opened my chart at like, it was like literally 9:40. It was like 9:40 because I had just gotten there. I opened my chart. I was like, oh my god, because it was like after the 9:30 open. And so I took profit a little bit before my TP, which was at this blue line. As you guys can see, it was a little bit before. If I had just been patient and waited, we would have probably caught another 78 points, which would have been nice. So it would have been another like $30 or something, but whatever. Would have been around $300 profit. I ended the day with $288 in profit. So, yeah. So as you guys can see, I just took my profits. I was like, I'm not going to trade any more than this. I'm going to just be happy with my trade for today. And then we'll see what we get tomorrow or Wednesday. So that's pretty much what I did to enter this trade. There was not much else to it. I wanted support here because, as you guys can see, we had sell side liquidity in this gray area with the PDA levels here. If I go on the 4-hour, you'll see what it is. Or not the 4-hour, it's a daily. So this is a daily bullish fair value gap. As you guys can see, on the 23rd of May, price came down to the lowest bullish fair value gap down here. And keep in mind, we still have that open gap over here from the 12th of May and the 9th of May. So I don't know what they're trying to do. The market tapped inside of this daily fair value gap here, which is a bearish fair value gap. And that's what drove price lower after taking that buy side liquidity here to this daily bullish fair value gap again. And as you guys can see, this is the wicks of these candles here. So this wick here came near the 50%, past near 50% of this bullish fair value gap, which was already traded through. Let me just delete this. Let me just show you guys what I mean. I'm trying to explain my thought process. So we had already traded through this bullish fair value gap with this down candle here, right? So once price traded through it and traded above it again, and didn't use it as an inverse fair value gap, it comes back to being a bullish fair value gap. So we traded below it, traded above it, was used as support. We came back down into it. And look at how interesting too. I always notice that the 25% PDA of a fair value gap is usually used as like an area of double tapping. So we had our levels here, which I'm going to go back down to the 5-minute, and here the 30-minute. We had our levels here. We knew the market opened up here and then gap lower. So my idea was, okay, I'm going to see how price is going to trade lower, because we were creating prices here in Asia session. I want to see how price is going to react to this bullish fair value gap we have here. And then thankfully, when I woke up in the morning, we were already like pretty much, we traded through it several times and we were about to break above it. So I was like, you know what? It feels right. I'm going to just enter right here. And as you guys can see, I literally entered right here when we had this top. And if you take a look, this is a low, a high, and a lower low. So this is technically like a breaker. And I put my TP here. There was a couple times I checked my trade, and there was a point where we were in drawdown here. I did take the fib from here, from low to high, and I almost, because there was a point where I saw it, I almost entered I think I put it right here, not on the lowest one. Yeah, I almost entered another buy at the 0618. If I had, that would have been nice, because we would have caught like around $400, $500 in profit. But that's fine. We're going to just, keep it light. And as you guys can see, that manipulation at 10 a.m. candle that came lower also tapped the 618 and the 705 as well before pushing higher, So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share the trade that I took this morning. I didn't record it because, like I said, woke up, checked my phone, entered the trade, set my stop loss and my TP. And as you guys can see, my stop loss at 173 points, and I was targeting 670 points. I took profit at 21,402.50. So let's do it here. 21,402.50. And so it was 578 points. I pretty much lost 100 points. That's a little sad, but that's okay, because I'm so happy that we caught the trade, and it wasn't like, it was like really quick to it. I didn't have any like scare trades or gaps or anything at the 9:30 open. Thankfully, the market went right to TP. So that's in overall, that is let me just make sure, 21,257.50. 50. I just want to get the exact risk to reward ratio here. So we got a 3.39 risk to reward on this trade. Very, very nice trade right there. Never got near our stop loss. We would have suffered a little bit of drawdown if we hadn't taken profit here, but I was happy with my profits. We finally got back above 51,000 again, which is super nice. You guys saw I was down at, I had reached 52,000, and then we got a little greedy with NQ. We're trying to get some quick trades, and if I had been careful, I would have passed this combine with my NQ trade. I just had like $500 in profit, and I didn't take it, and I would have just needed another $500 to pass it, which is unfortunate, but that's part of the game. So that's why I'm just going to stick with MNQ. It's a lot less risky. You can, add more than one contract. And now that my account's above 51,000, I'll most likely start taking some 2-contract trades again. I did take some before I was at 51,000, but now with 51,000, I'm a little bit more confident in taking some trades with 2 contracts. So we're gonna try to do that to raise our risk to reward again. I'm trying to pass this combine before the 15th of June. So keep posted, guys. Let's see if I can do it or if we're gonna, suffer some bad trading decisions again. I don't know. But my goal is before June 15th to pass this combine. We're currently at 51,156 dollars. So around, $850 for 52,000, and then another 1,000 to 53K. So 1,800, $1,900. Let's just round it up there. So let's see what this journey takes us. I'm gonna obviously keep posting and updating you guys when I take trades and on the status of this account. I don't really, care showing my losses or anything like that. Sometimes I just don't post it because um not that I'm afraid to post my losses, but sometimes I don't have sometimes my losses is just a lot of videos, and I think it's just super boring to sit through them when it's not really anything exciting. So if you guys do want me to post, videos of when I took the loss when my account was at 52K, if you guys give me some likes on this post, and maybe we get to, I don't know, 50 likes, let's say. Maybe I can upload those for you guys to see where I went wrong if you guys care. But that's pretty much it for me. I just wanted to share this trade with you guys, kind of like give a quick overview of where I'm at with the account, my plans for the account, how I'm trading the account. As you guys can see, I have only been sticking to MNQ after I almost blew this account from 52,000. I went all the way down to 5,400, around there, and I was able to raise it back up again. So it makes me happy because it makes me feel like I am learning and I am getting comfortable and confident in my trading. It's just more about knowing when to place my stop, where to place my stop loss, and also keeping it kind of open, because sometimes I do shift my stop loss to break even too soon, and that's why I miss out on these large trades. So we're going to be working on trying to, doing a setting and forgetting it, kind of how I did it today. But we'll see. We'll see, because sometimes I'm not 100% confident in the trade, and sometimes the market isn't always, uh, contributing to my trading the way it did today. So that's pretty much it for me. I'm so annoyed because these bugs are pissing me off. And yeah, I'm gonna turn this off now because I think I'm just rambling now. But now it is 3:18. We'll see if we get some sort of retracement lower, because we always around this time get a retracement lower. We do have a bullish for value gap here. I'm gonna make it green. So I want to see how the market trades down here, and we're going to sync it to the other layout here, and that's where that bullish for value gap is. So we could see market start breaking down and possibly going lower, something like this. I'm not sure though. But I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they want to keep propping prices higher. From the daily level though, it does look like the candles and the price wants to go higher, as you guys can see. This is where we bought, this is where we sold. Could have been way higher, but that's okay. They could be targeting this high right here, which is the high. Whoops. Which is the high from that tapped into on Thursday. That tapped into that bearish or value gap before trading lower on that Friday before market closed last week. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. We'll see what market does here. I'm not gonna trade anymore today. I'm gonna keep my $288 profit, and I'll show you guys. $688 for the day. That's what brought my account back up to 51K. And we'll see what happens. I'm really excited. I really hope that we pass this combine and start making some changes. I do think that we're on the right track with our trades, so only time will tell. But that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday and a great trading week for this week. Take care.